cho họ tụi nên là ấy hừ mới nhất xanh dài nhất trường hợpพี่น้องแล้วก็สาวแซ่มาเอาหางนะฮะสาวยัวเอ้ยต่อสาวแซ่มาเอาหางไอ้เนอะต่อสาวสวรรค์เอาเหล่าไปมาถามไปที่บ่เทียงได้จู่ๆก้นมานี่หลานก็ดีใจหลายเห็นพี่น้องหลายคนเขาก็อยู่ดีมีแห้งเนอะปีมาแล้วหาคือเนอะพี่น้องเนอะลูกไก่เถ่าเอ็มนายมุ้งไฟล้านเดียวลูกหลานเนอะจู่ก้นทันฮื้อตั้งนี่กันไรมาสูตาแซ่มันเสียต่อยนะไปรับวัดต้องเอามาเนี่ยเป็นก็เป็นกระยาเนาะกรรมมาความไตห้องป้าว่ามาหาลืมเสียความมาหาโวยchân ma lò bé ha bươn tốt bươn pi trôi ma lò nó ôi bươn hốt khẩu nước và bươn chết khai má lò lò súngปีมาเฮือกเสือฟ้ามามาลงปีก็เกิดสังงามเสือนั่นเองแป้งหาโอ้ยลายฟุงไต้ฟ้าเฟืองจิวเมืองห้องเอานั่นเองน้องเอาแก่แก่จมตอมแต่ได้แป้งจำล้างแต่ลายหิบไตเลิ่งอิ่มนั่นเองน้องอินมวนมัวจอมตอบนั่นรอสุมเอาเสียงกงกองเสียงกองเต้นแสงหลงนั่นน้องหัวก็ไตสร้างบางจนจงมัวหย่อนตอนหับเจ้าพี่น้องกินมวนง่ายเจียงนั่นอแป้งหาโอ้ยจอมแกเหล่ากำกินเห็นขายโซมาย่อทุกส่งพี่น้องเหนียวแน่ sợ nó hươn xiềng nhìn chờ vang sáng nắng nọ bia sáng sàng nhìn dân mà bè luống đi nơ số mơ nhám nhai nuông sang không nuông sang nữa nó hót nuông không ăn hai nong lát lấy xìa nơ số mơ bên đi bồn nang quăm sang áo ta nơi chớ sòng sòng con nữa để cho ra lạiได้ย้อนพ่อแม่พี่น้องสาวแซ่เต่าแก่อ่าวอาบุญกูลูหลานจุกุนต่อไปที่แมนรายการแฟชั่นโชว์ cultural show ก่อนอื่นคอยเป็นฟุตานนาบานได้ซอเซินหลานยิงมัสลินบักกันแบรวหรือว่าหลานยุยขึ้นมาเต็งสเตจเพื่อว่าจะได้รับหน้าที่เรื่องแฟชั่นโชว์ cultural show ซอตบมือให้หลานยิงยุยหรือว่ามัสลินบักกันแบรว
Hello family and friends, my name is Maxilin Yui Bakam Brown and I'm here with Ingen Zat Sulit Kabong to present the Cultural Fashion Show. Thanks to all for joining us today for the Thai-Nam New Year. This 2019 Year of the Pig is predicted to bring us fortune and luck. So I'm wishing this for all of you today. Today we are also here to celebrate our unique cultures and traditions and showcase our beautiful Thai-Nam pieces. The Thai people live in today's 5 provinces of northwest Vietnam. These provinces are Lai Chau, Dien Bien, Son La, Lao Cai, and Yen Bai. This area was formerly called Myeong Thai or the Thai country, which was our home for centuries. We're part of a larger group called the Thai peoples who have a rich and long history and includes the Dai of southwestern China, Thai Lu, Thai Ahom of India, and Thai Song Dam in Thailand. We're also ethnically close to the Laotian of Laos and the Thai people of Thailand. One of our capitals of our country was Nung Thang, or the land of the god, which is now called Dien Bien Phu, a name that was given to the area by the Vietnamese after they had taken the land. If you are familiar with the First Vietnam War, you know this name from the infamous Battle of Dien Bien Phu. when the French and the Taidam allies, the one in which our grandparents and now great-grandparents were involved in and fought in, before we were defeated by the Vietnam guerrillas. This was the beginning of our migration to Iowa. We are considered one of Vietnam's 50-plus ethnic groups. However, we are actually an indigenous peoples who should be recognized as such, since our grandparents and ancestors lived there for millenniums. Today, like many of you, I still have relatives who live in this area of what is now a part of Vietnam. And we should remember all the Thai people across the globe as we celebrate the new year. There are, in fact, still 1 million of Thai people still left in the world, and only a small percentage of us living here in the US and other Western parts of the world, including Europe and Australia. So without further ado, let's get our show started. First, I'd like to introduce the Thai Dam, or the Black Thai. The word Thai means inhabitants of or humans. Some believe that we are called Black Thai because of the clothing that we wear. Traditionally, we wore black blouses and skirts. Others believe that we were called this because we lived along the Black River in the mountainous valley of Nung Thai. So first up, we're going to have our models show the tied-on buns and hair decorations. So married women wear their buns at the crown of their head. This is called the Dang Gao.
แม่ป้ามีผัวที่คอดผมไว้เต้นหัวแค่บาตังเก่า
The mai ban, or decoration for the bun, is for all women, married or single. It's originally made of bones, such as deer bone, which was carved into a single design. After the French came along, the Thai Dam started wearing mai ban out of silver coins. Later, as technology changed, they melted the silver coins and started making Thai ban into various shapes and designs. Young unmarried single women wear their hair in a bun at the nape of their necks called the hot comb. Young men, well all men, wear turbans on their heads.
ผู้สาวที่คอดผมไว้ตั้งกกกระหล่นผู้ชายที่หั่งขันเป้านุ่งเสื้อลำตับส่วงหลอน
Today we have Grayson and Amelia, Callie, Colin, Della, Ava, Elijah, Everly, Melissa, and Amina walking as our models. Wear belts that are usually green, but sometimes they're also violet.
ผู้หญิงหั่งสิ้นเสาใส่แอวแขวผู้เฒ่าก้นแก่มักหั่งเสาใส่แอวสีติ๋มเสื้อกอมไต้ที่จับมาแป้นแต่ก็ลงหอดแอว
Thai Dam's women's shirts are traditionally made with a round, high neckline. The V or other shapes of necklines on Thai Dam shirts are a fairly new design.
Tó bày chi men trường dòng thỏng tư xương sỏi tăng bó có bó khèn bèn ní.
Silver jewelry is popular among the Thai Dam women. They wear black hand or silver bracelets, which are very simple and elegant. Sometimes they're worn as a pair. The newer bracelets have a twist design. The silver chain belt with decoration include bear or tiger claws, fish, tobacco or metal box holders, pin and needle cushions, a cluster of bells called the hingham, and sometimes of different shapes of such as pyramids and cylinders. Mabam are the silver buttons on women's shirts. They come in various shapes, such as butterflies, flowers, cicadas, bees, including simple shapes such as triangles. Women's black skirts, or seams, come in a long tube skirt or shorter. You may have noticed, if you've seen photos of women wearing traditional clothing in Myeongtae, that their skirts are shorter. Many of us here in Iowa and the western states wear them longer, down to our ankles. This is because are traditionally worn either way, depending on the individual's liking. Today we have Leslie Bolcher, a friend of the Thai village who has always been here to help during festivals such as the New Year's. She is wearing a women's head cover called a biao, usually worn when outside to protect their faces from the wind, sun, and the rain.
Phụ nữ chỉ bốt biều vay cành lông, cành lét, cành phồn.
Women also have long women's jackets called the tunic, a siahi. This tunic usually comes in the color black or black blue. Was designed just a century ago and was inspired by the Vietnamese Ao Dai traditional outfit. It's traditionally worn over the clothing out of respect during formal occasions and celebrations, such as visiting the in-laws or visiting an official or higher up in the hierarchy. The sia ying is a tunic that usually includes brighter colors of yellow and red, traditionally worn by a woman assistant of a high official called a ma, who would help conduct funerals or celebration of the country of Myeongtae, or ceremony of the country called Sen Myung. Sadly, not many of us have seen this tunic because we no longer have our country, and these types of celebrations are no longer held. Next up is an introduction of the Thai Lon, Thai Cow, Thai Lai, or White Thai. The Thai Lon are people who mostly live north of the Thai territory in Myeongtae. Our languages are very similar, but we have different accents. The Thai Lon women wear white blouses. The neckline of the shirts are usually in a V line as well. Thai Lon women's hairstyle buns are worn long from the nape of the neck to their shoulders. And a Thai Lon hat is called a gup. We have models showing the Thai men's clothing. which we believe are the same for the Tai Dang, Tai Lon, and Tai Dang. Thai men wear turban head covers. Or the Dragon Balls tossing game. The Dotgon is usually filled with cotton seeds back in Muang Thai. In Laos, they only had kabak seeds, so that's what they used. Here in Iowa, we have neither seeds, so we use rice, which is actually too heavy. When tossed in the air, it resembles the shape of a dragon flying in the sky. Many of our elders who lived in Muang Thai are certain that they've seen actual dragons flying in the sky during certain moon phases. Next up is the Thai Federation flag. This flag, with blue and white vertical stripes and a red sun with 16 rays, was the Confederation flag of the Thai Lon, Thai Dang, in mountainous northwest of Thai Dang, Vietnam. The blue represents the Thai countries and sky, mountains, forests, earth, and water. The white is for the honesty of the people. The red represents the Thai people's sacrifice and blood to protect their country. We also have Thai Dam musical instruments called the Ding Dao, a two-string instrument often used for music for dancers. The Bao Bi flute is played along with our traditional song. We have baby carriers called the La El, which is what is showing now. We also have the La Hon, a must-have for women and young ladies and boys who are helping to watch their children or siblings. Women and young ladies were always busy at home and could not do the work of cooking, cleaning, and taking care of their elders and older children without these baby carriers. The Thai people had our own astrological calendar for millenniums. The Thai Dam who fled to Thailand and Thai Dam people all over the world still use this calendar today. You will find this calendar near the entrance of the room. If you'd like one, please stop by there.
อันนี้แมนลิกไตเบาแมนลิกนี่ลิกไก่ลิกหานลิกแก้วเป่าปูได้เจียนมาไว้แต่เจ้าแต่หลายให้เฮาได้สู่ได้เบิ่งเต่าฮอดจูมือนี้
Last but not least, I'd like to say
อัน
of
นี้
about
แม
the
นลิก
Hainam
ไต
circle
เบา
dance,
แมนลิก
the
นี่
UNESCO
ลิกไต
application.
ลิกหาน
In
ลิ
spring
ก
of
แก้ว
2018,
เป่า
the
ปู
Dice Study
ได้
Center
เจียน
found out
มา
that the
ไว้
government of
แต่เจ้า
Vietnam
แต่หลาย
submitted the request for
ให้
Hainam
เฮาได้
circle
สู่
dance,
ได้
the
เบิ่ง
site to be
เต้าฮอดจูมือ
included as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, and we are still waiting to hear about its approval this year. The intangible cultural heritage includes traditions or living expressions inherited from our ancestors and passed on to our descendants. This would be a very important recognition by the United Nations. We should all be so proud of our traditional dance, as this is a huge deal to be recognized as such. Thanks so much to all the models who have dressed up